Hi there. This is one of my many disguises, and for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm the Kiowa Truth Talker, Steve Geronimo Hopkins, and I'm here to give you a little bit of my humor and throw this into this important situation that the Kiowa tribe is in. You know, just to kind of give you a little laugh and giggle here and there. Yeah, here and there. So, the thing is that, man, you guys, you Kiowas are killing yourselves. You got that thing called a blood quantum, and you think that that's something good. But why is it good if your children can't sit there and say, I am a Kiowa because that Kiowa is my mama. That Kiowa over there is my daddy. I'm a Kiowa. That's my grandmama. I'm a Kiowa. It's my grandpa. I'm a Kiowa. You know, an offspring from a Kiowa is a Kiowa. And it ain't gonna stop being a Kiowa just because it has a little something mixed in with it doesn't mean that it's not a Kiowa. You see, that's the thing about termination. And that Mr. Deerwater and Mr. Bruner over there at that BIA, you know, they got special training for Native Indian termination. Yeah, and they've been in there for a long time. You know, they played that game. And you Kiowas are falling into that trap, and you're gonna let them terminate you. You know, because for one thing, well, you got a lot of things going on, but you know, one of the main things is that blood quantum, and you know, every time that you go outside your race and have children, they can't meet that blood quantum maybe because you're not enough Indian yourself. You know, I mean, come on, if you're going to be judged like a dog or a horse, you know, judged by your pedigree, then you're not enough, and that means you're a mutt, you know. And that's how they look at things like that, and you people shouldn't be doing that because that's not what you are. You're human beings. You're the first people. And you deserve to be treated that way. You deserve to be respected and seen that way. This is your land that everybody's on. America. Land of the great. Well, you know, you guys, you keep letting that blood quantum play a role in your lives. And that's it. You ain't gonna have it no more Kiowas. Bye-bye, Kiowas. No more. Because your children aren't gonna be able to have children that can say that they're Kiowa. Because for some reason you guys think that the Kiowa blood stops somewhere. Now, that's kind of funny there because it don't. And you cross the state line and all of a sudden your Kiowa blood drains out of your veins or something, and you're not Kiowa no more. So they forget about you. You know, they just forget about you. But that ain't how it is. Because you are Kiowa, an offspring of a Kiowa is a Kiowa, no matter how you look at it. And it gets carried on, and it gets carried on, and it gets carried on. And just because it mixes with something doesn't mean that it is no more. but it puts truth and it puts success into that old saying that you don't ever want to hear. And it says like, kill the Indian, but save the man. You see, kill the Indian, but save the man. And they want to rip your soul out and take it away from you. They want to tell you that you're not Kiowa no more. They want you and they want your soul. They want you to be a white man or a white woman. They don't want you to be Indian. They don't want you to be native Indian no more. And that's what they work for, and that's what that Dan Deerenwater and that Ted Bruner, that's what they're specially trained in to do. And you're gonna go out here and you're gonna protest and picket the BIA, and you're gonna act like it's because this group of people was elected in this election, and they're wanting to take their position, and they're looking for that approval from over there at the BIA and from somewhere else, but they're not looking for the approval from the Kiowa people, and they're the only ones that can give them it. The Kiowa people are the only ones that can give that approval. Nobody else can, and that's called tribal sovereignty. And you know what? Those recalled people, they need to quit thinking that they can claim tribal sovereignty, because tribal sovereignty is not afforded to individuals. No, it's not. Tribal sovereignty is for a tribal nation as a whole. And it's afforded to the whole nation as a whole, all in one. That's tribal sovereignty. Not just individuals like that. So when lawsuits get filed, they need to be, judged on proper like that for that to be given to you as a right. It's a constitutional right, and you have inherent rights, and you got a right to be Kiowa. And the blood quantum isn't going to let you be Kiowa no more. But what you need to do is you need to just stop and think a minute and say, hey, we're disappearing because we can't meet the blood quantum. And we got all these Kiowas out there that can't claim to be Kiowa. So then we don't have it no more. No more Kiowas to inherit what rightfully belongs to us. We have water rights. We have land rights. We have mineral rights. And that's the backbone to who we are. That's what our ancestors fought and died for. And that's what they died to give to you. And that's what you're supposed to die, if necessary, fighting for, to give to your children, to hand it down. But you ain't even going to have no Kiowa children, because yours are going to be transformed into white people. No more native Indian. And I'm not just telling you Kiowas this, but I'm telling this to all native Indians out there, all native Indian tribes. If you have the blood quantum, you're killing yourselves, and you need to rethink. Look at it as an inheritance and not the quantity of your blood. Because no matter what, if you're an offspring from a native Indian, you are a native Indian. Always will be. Nobody can ever take that away. So, I just wanted to share a little bit of that with y'all. This is a little bit of the